Kenyans, I think the 2027 general election might not happen. These guys are trying so hard to sabotage the upcoming election. Remember yesterday, the High Court ruled that Ruto's term ends next week on Tuesday. This to me is these people are trying to bring in a constitutional crisis so that they tell us to amend this constitution. And remember, this High Court ruling comes 2 weeks after Aden Duale said something to do with parliamentary system of governance. So you can relate where all these are coming from. It's not from nowhere. This is something that to me looks like a planned thing. And this is just to ensure that the 2027 election or the 2027 general election is not happening. I don't know what you think about that. Yesterday, Jimi Wanjigi released a press statement, of course, supporting the High Court ruling.
This is a great day for the Constitution of Kenya, and we as Safina Party want to give a great thank you to the High Court that has upheld our Constitution, and to the excellent work of our Deputy Party Leader, Willis Otieno. He has been excellent in court. He came out and tried to educate Kenyans, civic education about it. The last 1 year, he sought even discussions with IEBC, who ignored him. And now today we have a constitutional victory. And this we must be very, very thankful of as Kenyans. Let me say, William Ruto, your time is up. On Tuesday, you become nothing more than a president that has been given mandate by a court because of logistical issues, nothing else. Your term is over as of Tuesday. You are now then just given a template by a court. Your term has not been extended. That means if we were to read the Constitution, Article 134 describes a temporary president for such a circumstance. The first vote should have been on Tuesday, the 11th. After the first vote, you become a temporary president. And there are various things you can and you cannot do. Article 134 is very clear. So do not pretend to us you can make any decisions on our behalf anymore. You cannot. You cannot pretend to have a national dialogue. You have no legitimacy, William Ruto. You cannot even fire a minister after that day. Appoint a new officer after that day. We shall challenge you. Your time is up, and it was up long time ago. And you keep being reminded, you refuse to listen. This is a great day for Kenyans. Let us celebrate. Wakati sasa umefika ya Ruto kwenda nyumbani. This is about Article 134. The first vote, according to the High Court ruling, of the election should be on Tuesday, the 11th, next week. And they have temporarily suspended that order for logistical matters. So if the first vote was supposed to be on Tuesday, after Tuesday, William Ruto becomes a temporary president. That is under Article 134. It is very clearly stated what he can and cannot do. And some of those things I mentioned. He cannot appoint anybody. He can't appoint an ambassador. He can't appoint a judge. He cannot appoint a cabinet secretary or fire them. He can't appoint or fire any state officer. Even the IG cannot be removed. Nobody, no PS. Na kifanya hiyo, they rush to court. Okay? He is now temporary. Ni kipindi cha lala salama yake. It's just now just a very simple thing. Yeah? He's just walking us through a period that we are going through to have the next election because of logistical matters. Okay, let's look at it the other way. When you don't obey the Constitution, what are you? You're a delinquent. Let us not look for excuses. But the court has given them some leeway about logistics. All right? We don't accept that it is 1 year. We don't. And we are going to challenge that. It cannot be 1 year. That is too far. So we can get into these other arguments. But right now, all right, we're in the realm of constitutional delinquency. All right? So don't give excuses. Okay?
What the High Court recognized is that the last general elections ought to have been held in August 2021. And Uhuru Kenyatta stole our sovereignty by 1 year by serving as president until 2022. And that is what, in our case, that delinquency my partner is talking about is what we are trying to cure. That nobody should ever usurp the sovereignty of the people of Kenya by extra 1 year. We are now in a 4-year term in office, and inside the 5th year, second Tuesday in August, inside the 5th year, we conduct your elections. And you vacate office and hand over to the president-elect. That IBC will have to surmount to hold the elections next week on 11th of August. So having so recognized, she decided to take the long route of suspending the implementation of the decision. But it is our case that the suspension cannot be for 1 year. The suspension, as per the law, should be that you conduct the elections within the shortest time possible to address the logistical and administrative challenges that are necessary to accord the people an opportunity to exercise their sovereign mandate.
This trick they are trying to play, we must not ignore, because all signs shows that these people are planning for something. The signs are there. The signs are there, and we are seeing it. This is because, of course, Ruto knows that he doesn't have number. He do not have enough numbers during the general election. In fact, I'm one of the people who expect him to get less than 2 million votes. So they are trying to avoid this embarrassment. They are trying to avoid this upcoming humiliation, because Kenyans have said that in 2027, they are not only going to vote Ruto out, they are going to humiliate and embarrass these politicians for what they have done for Kenyans since they took over. So I think these people are so scared. These people are panicked. These people are so terrified to a point that they are trying to introduce new system, to introduce new conversations, so that they might, in the end, achieve their goal of having a referendum. These people want to do something with our constitution. They have failed to honor this constitution, but I think the way things are moving, these people want us to amend this constitution. And I am telling you, the only chapter these people are going to focus on is on presidency. They want to bring in something new, something that will keep Ruto in power, maybe for 10 years, for 20 years, who knows? But that is what I am feeling. So Kenyans, let's not assume what these people are doing. Let's not ignore these conversations we are seeing. Let's not ignore all these things, because it is so clear that this thing they are trying to do is intentional and it has an end goal. This to me is all about the 2027 general elections. I don't know what you're thinking about it. I don't know what you're feeling about it, but Kenyans, let's not give these people a slight chance to manipulate us and to deceive us. Let's watch them, their moves, their talks, their everything. Let's be keen on them, because if we kilala kidogo, we will lose this country for good. For good. Allow me to end this video here for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.